Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Happy Sunday. So if you had a smashing week, I congratulate you. If it wasn't so great, not to worry. Tomorrow is going to start the fresh one. So either way, it's okay. Make sure today is your numbers day. Make sure you look at your numbers. How many people did you prospect this week? How many people did you follow up this week? How many people did you recruit? And so on and so on. So evaluate your week. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes, but you have to learn from them. So if you keep doing same mistakes over and over again and you're not changing anything, then it's very difficult to progress, right? So every Sunday, for me, it's my numbers day. I look at the week, what happened, what am I proud of, what didn't go so well, what can be improved, etc. So I wish you the same thing too. Okay, if you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, I would really appreciate if you said new in the comments. Okay, so today's question or today's topic is, do you practice what you preach? And I want to share a little story with you, which I think is quite cool. So there was a woman who had a child, and the child was really into sweets, chocolates and sweets and things like that. And it got to a point where it started impacting the child's health, his obsession with sweets and chocolates and things like that. So she thought, and she kept, telling him not to eat that many sweets, but it was just not working out. So she thought, okay, I need to take this child to somebody who is influential enough to persuade him to stop eating so many sweets, to explain to him that it's actually bad for him. So she decided to take him to Mahatma Gandhi, right? Who was very, very influential at that time, right? A leader. So and there was a considerable amount of traveling involved. So she had to travel quite far away until they got to where Gandhi was. And she brings this child to Gandhi and explains the whole thing, that the child is eating too many sweets, too many candy, too many chocolates. And could he explain to him that that's bad for him, right? And Gandhi says, go away, take your child, go away and come back to me in 2 weeks. And then I'm going to tell this child. And she thinks, well, that's a bit strange. But, since Gandhi is quite an influential person, she does as she's told, so she goes off, and then 2 weeks later, she has to make all of this journey again, and they come to Gandhi and they go, well, here we are again, could you please tell him now? And Gandhi takes the child to the side and explains to him, look, eating sweets and chocolates and candy, too much of it is not really good for you, it can rot your teeth and many other things, that it can cause bad things, etc. And the mother is observing and thinking, why couldn't he tell this 2 weeks ago? Why didn't he tell all of these things 2 weeks ago? So when Gandhi finishes talking to the child, she says, well, excuse me, but why didn't you tell him that 2 weeks ago? Why did we have to wait for 2 weeks and come back all the way again? And he goes, well, 2 weeks ago, I myself had a problem with eating too much sweets and too much chocolate. So he goes, when you went away, I stopped eating chocolates and sweets for 2 weeks so that now I can tell him to do the same thing. But now I know it's possible. Now I know it's doable. Now I've done it myself. You get what I'm saying? You get the point of the story? It's about, if you just tell people what to do, but you don't do it, they're going to feel it. They're going to feel that energy. They're going to feel that you're not genuine, and it's going to be very difficult to persuade them to do that. But when you do it yourself, you will be a lot more likely to persuade the person to listen to you, to do what you want them to do. And that's the best way to persuade somebody. If you want to get somebody to do something, you do it and show them how you're doing it. That will impact a lot more people. That will influence a lot more people than you just saying, hey, you need to do that. Me doing these videos every single day for the last 170 days, maybe that's going to inspire some of you also to do videos. But now I have a right to go to somebody and say, hey, start doing videos every single day. And I'm just not just telling them, but I'm doing it myself. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about practice with you, especially in business. You have to practice what you preach. You have to do what you want your team members to do. You want your team members to recruit more? You start recruiting more and show them that. You want to get, more people to sell more products in your team, you go and sell more products in your team and then show to your team. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about practicing what you preach. It's all about showing other people example of what you want them to do. You want your kids to do something, you do it, and then you show them how to do it. You show example. You don't just tell them to do it and then you don't do it yourself. You know what I mean? So that's why really, really important, but especially it's important in business. So I hope you got some value from this, guys. If you did, feel free to share this video. And if you're already in home-based business and you like my 26 strategies, how to find more customers and sell more products, then head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales and you'll be able to download your audio training from there. Have an awesome evening, guys. Love you loads. Bye for now.